Well, welcome, Tucker, to our review of the other first-person shooter coming out in 2018. It's the Black Ops 4 Blackout multiplayer beta.
That's a mouthful.
It is. And it's such a bizarre thing. This main menu looks not good. I mean, it's functional, but it's not flashy.
No, this is like mid-2000s PC game thing.
It is. And boy, that face looks like she doesn't want to be playing Blackout right now.
No.
Is that what we're going to be looking like?
I don't know. This is their MOBA, huh? It's like their card game? It's like their Ultimate Team mode?
Yep, you got it. So this is the Blackout menu, I imagine.
Oh, okay.
I played this on PS4 for a handful of hours, and I've played it a little bit here on PC as well.
Okay.
And it's interesting seeing kind of how the different versions stack up.
Oh, it's you. Is this their screen to test your video compression technology?
Probably.
It's like, let's have as many particles and smoke on screen as
possible. Exactly. Yeah. And then you can select your character, and it will show you which Black Ops games that person was in the bottom left corner.
I like this. It's like GoldenEye or something.
Yeah.
This is cool.
This guy was in World at War. That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome that they put that there, which isn't a Black Ops game, but okay.
That's
made by the same studio. Or you can create your own character, which you can't really do in this version. You can just choose presets.
Oh.
Like you could in the Black Ops 3 campaign.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
We can be lady.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's zombies characters.
This is weird.
Because this is everything Black Ops. Oh boy, he looked like a zombie while he was rendering in there. That was weird. And then you've got your multiplayer specialist.
This is so weird. So is this just like the... was that Unreal Champions thing where it's just like, here's everything?
Oh, yep. Probably.
Sorry.
Just throw it all at the wall, see what sticks. Like, I mean, we've got these models sitting in the data banks. Slap them in there. Okay. So, the way that they do things in the beta is strange because I'll leave the lobby. As you can see here, it says Close Quarters Frenzy. And so they're like changing what guns they're putting in there and also like the time that it takes for the circle to enclose as well as whether or not you can play solo or squads. And I believe right now it's only duos.
Okay.
And there was one point in time where it was only solos. And so I don't know how they're going to make this happen in that eventual release.
Yeah.
Because they've got like these cycling modes, but they can't have them all available at the same time because there's only going to be so many people who have spent $60 on Black Ops and are playing the Blackout mode at any point in time.
Right.
So at some point, you're just going to segment the player base too much, and so much that you can't fill up an entire Blackout lobby, which is not something that you're going to want.
Right. And this is 100 people or?
It is 88. The beta started at 80. And as of a few days ago, they increased it up to 88.
Sure.
So they're getting there. And I mean, that's enough. That's enough players at that point that you kind of just don't realize that it's missing the 10 players or whatever.
Sure.
And so instead of a warm-up island, instead of a spawn island, a la, what am I thinking of, PUBG and Fortnite, you just drop right into the actual map.
Oh.
And then you just walk around, and then you pick up stuff, and then shoot people, and it does no damage.
Okay.
And the really early tease for this Blackout mode had me very excited and very intrigued because they made it seem like an unapologetically Black Ops experience, just a hodgepodge of everything Black Ops in one game mode. Yeah. And instead, it's just PUBG.
That's fine, though, right?
I guess. I was hoping for there to be like different biomes, like segments of biomes.
Oh, okay.
And then like one like section would just be this one Black Ops map, like Nuketown Island. I was hoping they just have like Nuketown there. And then you go to a different spot and then boom, there's this other map that you remember from a different game.
Okay.
But instead it's just like these things that vaguely resemble Black Ops maps.
Weird.
That are just kind of scattered throughout this grassy wasteland.
Right. I mean, this looks like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but like, for example, like that mansion that I was just kind of in, I believe that's supposed to be out of some Black Ops game.
Okay.
But
is there just a fat line where the biome ends on the ground there? Am I looking at that right? To the left?
To the left?
It looks like there's just a stitch.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Okay.
This guy's got a microphone, so we could voice chat with him.
Oh.
Where we dropping, big man?
I thought I was your voice chat friend.
You are.
Okay.
Oh, my voice chat isn't working anyways. Never mind.
Yay.
Disregard that last statement. I like dropping in places that aren't labeled because that means there's fewer people there.
Sure.
And so it's just PUBG. Your zone shows up and then it slowly encloses on a set position. And our guy is already almost dead for some. Oh, he dropped over there. Oh, he is dead.
Okay.
Good job.
We're still doing wingsuits, huh? That's like still the thing.
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you parachute at the end. Have you played a battle royale game extensively or at all, Tucker?
The closest I got was that like jokey one that came out that was free for a little bit.
Oh, the boss key one?
No, not that one. It's like, oof, I can't remember what it's called, but it was very doofy, and you had like chicken hats running around, and it was free for a short time, and
only for a short period.
Yeah, and then they started charging for it because it kind of blew up and got really popular, and it has like a really angular art style to it, like really low poly, and the people kind of run around really stupid looking. They're just kind of like. Anyway, that's the only one I've really played for more than like.
I feel like I should know what you're talking about, but it's not coming to me.
Yeah, that's okay.
They started charging for it, and they didn't initially.
The point being, I don't really like these games or play them all that much.
Yeah.
So this is.
And it's weird that a whole Call of Duty mode is just regulated to battle royale.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, go ahead.
Well, it seems like the whole game is because there's no story, so it's like here's the equivalent. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how just like a whole third of this game is regulated to this game mode. And so, like, is the player base going to be there? I don't know.
Like, is the
I'd hope
support
so.
going to be there in the way it would be for PUBG or Fortnite? Where
yeah, that also, like, what I was thinking is that they can't really do DLC for this mode in the form of maps. Because then you'd just be segmenting the player base, and then you would be trying to get into a match on the new map, and not everyone would have the new map, and then you'd only get into games with 40 players.
It's like they're held hostage by their own business practices.
Exactly. That's exactly it. It's truly sad.
Is this... Do you go third person at all, or is it just this?
Nope.
Is it just run
straight up first person all day, every day. And that's, I guess, what kind of sets it apart in the battle royale sphere, is that it's first person.
Yeah, I suppose.
And it's so weird. At first it was really jarring because this feels very un-Call of Duty to be running around finding guns on the floor and picking them up.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
It looks a lot like Call of Duty, but
yeah,
I get what you're saying.
And I'm picking up a bunch of crap. Like, you see bandages here, those will heal me.
See,
if need be.
I thought the whole appeal was it's like you're scavenging for items, but this is just like bandages sitting in a pile in a house for no reason.
Exactly.
It's kind of.
But it's that RNG, dude.
I guess,
it gets that dopamine going. And so this is the close quarters mode, so all you find are SMGs and shotguns.
Oh, okay. What's that?
That's a backpack. That increases my inventory space.
Okay.
And so you see these green packages.
Yeah.
They're like perk thingies, but none of them are really that good.
Okay.
Like this one will let me heal and revive faster. That's probably the best one I've encountered.
Okay.
And you activate it, and then it has a certain duration. So this one's 240 seconds. This one's 180. So we'll just pop those. Why not? And then you can get stuff like trophy systems.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Because those are in Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, you like your trophy systems.
Yes, I do. Let's put this ELO on this gun. And
I really feel like the market is dropping out on this. Like, this seems like a year or two late. This should have been in last year's game, huh?
Yeah, you're probably right. They probably should have.
Because I feel like Fortnite's running out of ideas because they have these people with suits on and playing card masks, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But people like it. I don't know.
Yeah. The time to kill in this here Blackout is interesting because usually in a battle royale you want to make the time to kill very quick, but you also don't want to make people just mow everyone down with reckless abandon.
Okay.
So in this game, the time to kill is pretty fast. I believe it's a little longer than your typical Call of Duty game.
Okay.
But there's also armor that you pick up, and if someone has level 2 armor on, the time to kill is just long.
Okay.
Like, you gotta empty a couple clips into a dude to take him out.
That is not Call of Duty.
No, it is not. It is not at all. And so, yeah, it just causes this really weird feeling of just plowing a bunch of bullets into someone and waiting for them to die finally. Like, I got a sniper rifle, and that was another interesting thing to find out, is kind of how they handle the damage output on a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Whereas in typical Call of Duty, you could take a dude out with a body shot if you've got a bolt action.
Okay.
Whereas here, I was sniping a dude, and it took 4 of my bullets. I got 4 hit markers on him, and he did not go down. He was still up. He saw me, and then he killed me.
Cool.
Because he had armor.
Is this like the 4th identical house you've run through, or is this the same
Yeah,
house?
all of this cluster of houses are just completely identical.
Cool.
Yeah, and then there's the big skyscraper that they had in the trailer.
Okay.
That has a lot of layers.
Yeah. Vantage points.
But this is the biggest map in any Call of Duty ever! Isn't that insane?
I'm rock hard.
But yeah, this is it. I mean, you get your guns, and then you stay in the circle and just sit here and hope you don't die.
This is so non-Call of Duty, and it's really
exactly
not jiving with me at all.
The one thing that I do appreciate about it that's different from other Battle Royale modes is kind of the faster pace of it.
Okay.
Being first person and 60 frames feels much faster paced. And there are faster paced, like, moments in something like a PUBG and a Fortnite.
Yeah.
But
when things pop off.
This is the first time I've ever gotten one of these.
Okay.
What we got? We got dead silence, make less noise? Sure. Got ammo? Sure. An MP40? Not feeling it. You got the rocket launchers to shoot down people in helicopters, because there's vehicles now too.
Whee! This seems like too much.
Too much?
Yeah. I don't know.
It is strange.
There is just like deathmatch in this game, right? Like
yes.
Okay.
There is in the multiplayer section. Yes. So you can just spawn and die at your whim.
Get that rhythm going.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you?
Hey, buddy. Whoa. There we go. It's all done. Time to quit out and start again. Whee! We got 12th place. Isn't that great?
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But we did absolutely nothing.
That's okay. Does your do they give you like 2 different progression systems, or is it all just tied into, like, if you were to prestige, would you be prestiging in this mode, or do you have?
That's a good question. That's not something that they don't really like have frontward facing at all in this beta. In the multiplayer, you were leveling up. Okay. Here, it doesn't seem there's any leveling up to be had, but there are like customization things that you can be doing here.
Yeah.
Like, and I assume that will manifest itself in unlockables. But yeah, go ahead.
Have you've played Fortnite, right?
Yes.
A little bit. Is it because my understanding is like PUBG, you kind of pick stuff up as you go, or do you actually have like a character with specific?
It's both. You have a character with specific clothes, and then you can also pick them up.
Okay. Is that Fortnite also?
No, that is not Fortnite. Okay. Fortnite is only purchasables.
Oh, okay. And this, I would assume, is probably both? Or
yeah, my theory is that all of the customization is kind of going to be regulated to the loot box stuff.
Okay.
And that's stuff that they have had in these games before, where you kind of just get these points or currency that you can spend at the black market for the crates. And my assumption is that you're going to get cosmetics out of those crates and be like, oh, dude, I can play as Reznov, bro. Gotta wear Reznov's skin.
Gross.
Or maybe you'll get like skins for the guns you pick up.
But that sounds
He's the dude in World at War and Black Ops 1, dude.
I'm sorry, I haven't played either of those.
Oh, you haven't played either of those?
No.
Oh, interesting. I had the grappling hook last round, but I haven't had the opportunity to use it all. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it did.
Cool.
Well, okay.
It just seems kind of joyless, I guess. Like, it's just, like, not to be mean, but it's just like, this is that game mode.
Oh, I'm out of grapples.
Oh, no.
Let's lay down and just accept our fate.
Do it. What's going on? Is this like the... What's going on? Oh, I was
now
so
we're
confused.
actually starting.
But you parachuted in.
I did, yeah. You parachute in to start. It's different from other Battle Royale.
I'm so lost. Okay.
Mission clock is running.
Yeah.
I'm such an old man. So you parachute in to the warm-up where you can't kill people?
Exactly.
And then you parachute into the real game.
Yep, where you can kill the people.
And you're saying other games like this don't do that? Because I would totally understand
That is
why.
correct.
Okay.
Yes. Other games just spawn you on some island that's like way in the corner of the map.
Yeah.
And then just let you play around and not kill people that way.
That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we're dropping at the asylum, dude. I think there's zombies there. Oh, he is clearly not going to the asylum. Okay, now he is.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay. This is... It's kind of like popping in now. I can see it.
Yeah? You seen that asylum there? And apparently some people have said that this beacon, this blue beacon that you're seeing, I was talking to a guy last night, and his theory is that the beacon indicates where zombies currently are.
So when you say zombies, it's just zombies?
Yep, it's just NPC zombies running around in an area.
And that helps you somehow, or is that just
I have
something
no
to
idea.
avoid?
I just think, yeah, it's just an added obstacle. And I think theoretically that would mean there's, like, I don't know, better equipment in that area.
Yeah.
Because there's bad guys there.
Okay.
Or an added obstacle.
I got a mean question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, Call of Duty, do you think this is in it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, man. I want to say, if this does really well,
Yeah.
I think they're going to find a way to shoehorn it in.
Yeah.
But I think my theory is that I don't really think this mode is going to have the player base to do what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
And I want to say that they're just going to go back to campaigns in the future. Maybe.
That'd be nice.
I could be totally wrong, though. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little too optimistic.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure they have esports machinery going already where it's like, this is the next esports.
Yep. You're probably absolutely correct.
Or something.
There's zombies here, but they're chasing after someone else.
That's okay.
It appears...
Finish the mission.
I don't know which SMG I want, but let's
This
just
really,
do this
yeah,
one.
this just seems like a grab bag of like Call of Duty stuff. And I was like, we don't know.
Yep.
Here's 18 things you liked before, and they're all together now.
Yeah. I picked up a monkey bomb. You like those monkey bombs? You remember those?
Is this worms?
Yes.
Sick. What's a monkey bomb? I don't know what that means.
It's a zombies item. It's let's see if I can use it for you.
Okay.
It's this thing.
Oh, okay.
And it attracts things, and then it blows up.
Okay.
Except I don't think that one blew up for whatever reason.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really play zombies except that one 80s one, which was okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I played way too much of that 80s zombies one.
Yes!
There we go. We got a kill that I totally just flinched at. And see, now I'm going to heal myself. I'm using that first aid. We're
That
gonna
looked
pop,
good.
Like... Hey, we did it. We wiped a squad.
That looks really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, just static animation while a bar fills up.
There we go. We're all healed up, dude.
Okay.
We're riding high. Get that fast magazine so that our reloads can be nice and quick from now on. Oh, we got a dude coming for us. Oh, we tried.
Man, the part of the reason why this doesn't appeal to me, and we'll see how this goes, but I imagine on PS4 there's some sort of load time involved here, and if I'm just dying immediately and then having to load out and then load back in and go through the whole intro process over and over, that sounds awful. Hey, it's you.
Yeah.
Why do they give you
cam.
a kill cam if there's no respawn?
Oh, you can opt in to the kill cam.
Oh.
Which is what I did. I
Just to
opted
get
in
angry.
to watch it. Yeah. You know, to make it a learning experience.
I guess.
The main differences between the versions that I've noticed is that the PS4 version, it's a little slower paced, I find, because you have to like move the control stick down to look at the items and then move it back up.
Oh, okay.
And I feel that lends itself to a more just kind of clumsy kind of clumsy fumbling type nature of
like little kids
what you're
running
doing.
around.
Yeah, because you're just like sitting there looking at the ground, and then you have to take the time to look back up. And I feel like that's going to cause a lot of situations where someone's looking at the ground and another person runs into them and then just blows them up because they, they heard them, but they weren't able to look up quick enough.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, whereas here I like being able to just, jit myself down.
Yeah.
And then pick up a bunch of stuff and then hurry up and put myself back up with just a quick flick of the wrist. That's all it takes with a mouse.
Yeah.
And so this is probably the first instance in which I feel like Call of Duty would be a lot more entertaining and fun on the PC than it would be on the PS4.
How the times have changed.
How the textures have loaded in.
Yeah.
And the other difference I noticed, it might be like my internet connection, but it would seem that there was a bit of a delay with everything that happened in the PS4 version, whereas here it seems very responsive.
Okay.
Like there's a pretty clear disconnect between when I shoot, when I hit, and when the hit marker actually pops up.
Okay.
Like there's just a little delay there that doesn't quite feel right.
Yeah.
But in PS4 that delay is a little more pronounced.
Okay.
Which is gross.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like Call of Duty.
Right. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's still in 60 frames. It runs fine. You shoot like a Call of Duty.
Yeah, this doesn't look... I don't know. Usually the Call of Duty maps, they're very detailed because it's such a confined space. This just kind of looks generic to me.
Exactly.
It has a little bit of that Call of Duty style to it, but it's just kind of drab buildings.
Yep. That it is. See, like, this would be full of details in a multiplayer map, but instead
notes
it's...
on there.
Yeah. It's 2 boards and a drawer.
Nothing on it.
Good cupboard.
Hello!
An empty office building. Hi. Something's honking. Someone found a car.
Ooh.
But yeah, I feel like I kind of got my fill of this Battle Royale mode.
Yeah.
Just in the beta. The one thing that I do like about it more than other Battle Royales is the time to kill is a bit quicker. So it feels good, sneaking up behind people that don't have armor yet.
Yeah.
And then just blowing them away in the back.
Yeah.
Whereas my skill set in something like PUBG or more so Fortnite is not good enough for me to be able to pull that off. Because I'll kill one person and then another person will just build above me and then take me out.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No building in this game, though.
I guess this is the only map, huh?
Yep, this is it. It's pretty small.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like it is a story's worth of work to me.
It is not, no. Well, I mean, there was probably a lot of like technical work that had to go into making this happen.
Yeah.
But not the same work.
Yeah. Because this is still using like the Quake engine, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it definitely feels very familiar. It doesn't feel like they're using a different engine. Well, I suppose this could be the last one, because, I mean, you've pretty much seen everything at this point.
I've kind of gotten my fill, I think. I don't know. I feel like I am less interested in this game now. Just, not because I would ever play this to begin with, just because it seems like they put so much of their emphasis on this, and it doesn't seem appealing to me at all.
Yeah. Definitely.
I just like stories, man.
Yeah. We all do. It's sad that Treyarch didn't feel the same way.
Do you think deathmatch kiddies are going to be relegated to like, oh, you don't play the real mode. You're just wasting your time.
Maybe, yeah, they might be.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, history will tell what will happen to Battle Royale and Call of Duty.
I don't know, the World War II stuff seemed cool, and now it just seems like it's back to generic. This doesn't even seem like it has that future appeal to it. It just seems like modern day running around. Exactly,
yeah. And all the guns that I'm running into, they don't really feel like they're drawing from a full like gamut of Black Ops history.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like the nebulous basics. Future kind of warfare guns.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to run into Galils from Black Ops 1, and FAMASs and mow some chumps down like the good old days. But
That's right.
nope, just running into guns that I'm not familiar with. Like this SOG 9mm.
Ooh.
Boy, the memories I have with the SOG.
Yeah. Danger close. That's all I got.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's especially strange. There's no perks. There's no kill streaks.
Yeah.
It's just
Seems like a
battle
mod.
royale. It does. Yes, that is a good description. We see a guy running there. Hopefully,
Kill him.
we will be able to kill him before he sees
End that
us.
man's life.
That's the plan.
Do it for me.
I feel like they changed the bullet physics ever so slightly because usually in Call of Duty everything feels like it's hit scanning.
Okay.
But here,
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
you can be far enough away that it feels like the bullets actually have physics
Little
related
drop
to them.
on 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
The,
Hey, bud.
the crawling around on all fours thing is kind of weird to me.
It is.
It's like Rugrats mode.
Yeah. The
What is-
circle is approaching. We are probably going to die a slow and painful death.
Yeah, what is the outside the circle death mechanic? Is it just gas or something? Or
No, it's like numbers.
oh,
Because I remember Black Ops 1, do you?
nope.
No, that's what the numbers look like, dude. They're just red
Oh,
numbers.
The
that show
numbers
up.
kill you?
Yeah.
Tell me about the numbers.
I don't
What
know.
do they mean?
I don't know. You can ask
Mason.
Reznov. He might know. I'm getting shot at from behind while the storm is taking me out. This is interesting.
so weird.
We're going to hop on the four-wheeler and drive out.
Before the numbers get you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh, we're leaving our friend behind.
that's okay.
I'll probably die if I try and go back and get him. Maybe that's who was shooting at me, was my friend.
Ain't no friends in Battle Royale, man.
No, there are not. You know, it's pleasant seeing how many more people have mics on PC than they do on other platforms, or
Yeah.
at least are willing to chat, because I was
A little
shooting,
lonely.
spitballing with some other fellow Black Ops players. And I ran into a kid, which is surprising. Like, I feel like the PC platform is not as accessible to children
Sure.
because of,
Money.
like, yeah, exactly, the expensive
Yeah.
nature of computer hardware. But ran into a kid. I was
Nice.
like, "Oh, cool. What are you doing playing?" He's like, "Oh, it's free, so I was playing it."
I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. Exactly. We'll pick up a different gun, huh? We're almost dead. I need bandages. That isn't a bandig. Well, I hope I've sold you on Call of Duty with this experience, Tucker.
This looks pretty miserable, Christian. I don't know. It's not for me.
It's not for you. But what about that, like, heart-racing confrontation when there's only one other team left
Yep.
and you've got to stay alive?
Yep. I don't know. In a deathmatch match, this happens like 3 times a minute, and it
Yeah.
seems like it happens once every 20 minutes in this mode. And
Yeah. But I found more bandages, Tucker, so we're going to survive.
yes, it just takes it out. It takes all the excitement out because you can just jump into a new game. So I get that it's like you only have one life to live, but it kind of is meaningless because you just hop back in and it's the exact same thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I
It
know
kind of
what you're
breaks
saying.
down for me.
Oh, we got people shooting at us, Tucker. We don't want
The
that.
numbers.
Be advised.
Run!
Further collapse expected. Relocate to safe zone.
Oh boy, what's happening?
So is just for my edification, and I'll let you kill this guy or be killed, and then I'll
No,
ask you.
I'm gonna die. Go ahead.
Okay. There's no story, or there is a story coming later. Do you know? Is
There's
it-
no story. There are like little bits and pieces that you get from like specialist bios.
I just mean, is there a campaign? I guess. Is there
No,
any
there's
sort
not.
Of, no. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Mm.
Sorry, not sorry, I suppose. Oh, geez, that circle's way in there.
Is this kind of the last beta before this ships, or is this?
I believe so,
we go.
yeah.
Okay.
I believe it is.
Get to safety. Outgunned,
You see in the
outplayed,
text chat,
out of luck.
we can see the human race really,
Oh my God.
showing its best self. people named very aptly.
I hate Israel. Is that what that says?
Yep.
Okay.
And a man telling us how he feels about Israel.
Okay.
Which very much has its place.
This is Call of Duty
servers.
War would end if the dead could return, says Stanley Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is Call of Duty. What the heck? They can't have the death quotes on the campaign game over screen, so I guess they just slapped them in here.
This is their campaign substitute. They're like, we can't put this anywhere.
Yep.
Shove it in. I don't know.
There you go, Tucker. I look forward to your many musings about the state of Call of Duty.
I think Battlefield 5 looks pretty cool.
That's going to have a Battle Royale mode too, dude!
No! Yeah! Okay. So wait, one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is... You can create a character, but this is the extent of the customization that you've seen? Is
in the beta, yes.
The race of your person?
Yep, that's it. This is it. Choose 4 female presets or choose 4 male presets.
And it's just race.
Yep.
It's just... Okay. Excellent.
Beautiful.
It is the future.
It's poetic.
Okay.
Poetic in its simplicity, yet superbly effective.
It's like art.
It is. You can stare into her dead eyes.
Yeah. Get away from that fire, hun.
Well, thank you, Tucker. Thanks for playing the Black Ops 4 beta with me. Or watching me play it.
Can I see Reznov one more time?
Sure.
Ooh, that's spicy.
See, dude, he's from World at War. He's in Black Ops 4? What does he do in Black Ops 4? Is he just here, and so they count it as Black Ops 4?
Do they all have Black Ops 4 as the...
I think so. Yeah,
Gross.
they do.
Okay. This is so weird. Okay. Sure. I can be a horror. I don't like it.
Okay.